Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. My name's Doug and today's just a quick update vlog on me apologising for not making videos in the past few weeks. But I actually want to more talk about the steps I'm taking to fix that because I've been having some technical issues because I've been recording my audio separately. Like I even tried to film some videos in the past few weeks, they just didn't turn out well. The frame rate or something weird has been not letting me like just drag it and drop it and have it sit in place. Like 5 minutes into the video, it might start going out of place with the audio. Look, I don't even want to explain it. Basically, it just screwed up. I've taken steps to fix this by actually going out and purchasing Video Mic Pro by Rode. You know, the DSLR camera mic, the one that sits at the top. This is going to help both you and me because now I'll just be able to pull out my camera and record anything and the audio will be professional, sound nice, and I'll be able to sing into it and it won't distort or anything like that. So that was one thing that I completely solved today just by going to the DJ store and purchasing the microphone. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but my studio is actually my bedroom. Now, it looks disgusting right now, doesn't it? With the white walls and the Velcro attached to it and stuff. What you guys don't realize is that I spend about 2 or 3 hours putting back the acoustic foam every time I've shot like one of the latest videos with the nice background. I personally love how it looks when I've got it all set up nicely. It looks really cool with like the blurry background because you've got the colored posters and then the black acoustic foam. It looks like a cool studio. But the issue is I don't really want to spend, or I can't even spend 3 to 4 hours or however many it takes to literally place everything back because as soon as I sleep, I'm sleeping there at midnight, all I can hear, and what that is this literally being detached off the walls because I just stuck it on with these Velcro squares. Look, it turns out in the summer heat of Sydney, Australia, it doesn't really connect. I'm planning on fixing that all today so we have a constant good looking studio to make videos in, and it's actually with this product. So I don't know if you guys know what this is, liquid nails. Apparently it will never come off, so we'll do it. Alright, and lastly, now that we've got the audio settled so I can just shoot videos without having to spend 3 or 4 hours editing it every single time, we're going to have really freaking videos. You're going to have a nice beautiful studio to look at, my bedroom, because you'll have the nice posters and the wall stuff is not going to come off anymore. And I got something today while I was at the store buying the microphone. I got an 88 key keyboard. I tweeted about this the other day. I was just saying how I wanted one for like songwriting and being able to play scales and like when I play it on the guitar, but for singing. And look, I happen to have some gift cards and things like that, and I happen to get one. So what I'm going to do today is basically fix up my whole entire room. We're going to unbox the keyboard. I'm going to give you a little room tour of like the studio setup that I've got. We'll be able to just pull out the camera. I can shoot you a cool vocal tutorial video straight into my laptop, edit it up, and bang. Maybe even like a one-night process, like just film video, edit it, upload. No more of this like splicing audio and video together, putting up and fixing up my room every time. No. I really felt like I had to take 1 step back to move 2 steps forward, if you know what I mean. Like, I was just going through so much like frustrations and anxiety about putting up like these things and just having it all fall down the next day and have my room be a complete mess like it is now. We're gonna fix this. My room's gonna look awesome. Let's do this. Yeah. Like I said, I'm listening to Silverstein while I clean my room. And I'm actually obsessed with Silverstein and Shane Toll at the moment. And I actually just picked up their 2015 album, I'm Alive in Everything I Touch, from Westfield today. And the reason I'm obsessed with him is actually because he has this really awesome podcast that I listen to. You can't see it, but he has a really awesome podcast called Lead Singer Syndrome, and I've listened to all 15 episodes right now. Dude, that podcast is amazing. I never even listened to podcasts before, but what they are is just an hour-long interview with vocalists in this alternative scene. Some of the subscribers watching might already know it, but definitely listen to that. It's like really inspiring. It gives you an inside look on how much work each of these vocalists put in. So yeah, I'll continue doing this, but I gotta say, Silverstein, one of my favorite bands. I saw them twice last year, once in the Discovering the Waterfront 10-year tour. I didn't even know them that well back then. I just happened to go just because I did like them, but now I love them, so Now I'm gonna open up my Korg keyboard and just see what happens. Oh, it's heavy. I actually only paid about $3.50 for it because I had so many Westfield gift cards from Christmas 2015. Yeah. And geez, it's nice. It comes with a damper pedal. I'll set it up soon. Let's do it. What I'm actually doing right now is actually cutting up the keyboard box, and I'm actually going to make it a flat rectangle, and after that I'm going to paste all of the squares on that, and I'm going to lay it flat, like break the cardboard box, and then I'm going to paste each square with the liquid nails, and then get the cardboard box, stick it directly to the wall. Alright, so it's all done. But I ran out of liquid nails. So I'm gonna go to the hardware store. It's 6:45, but closes at 9. It's quite late now, 9:40 p.m. I've actually had to cut each individual square with Stanley knife to be able to actually stick it on the wall, but it is working. So I'm just chilling basically, like I got a Jack Daniels and Coke while listening to my favorite podcast, which I was talking about before.
Like a giant, bubble thing there.
Talk soon. Alright, so it's the next day, and as you can see, I finished my studio. It looks awesome. It's not going to fall off anymore. I just noticed one problem with the camera. The panels slid down a bit, maybe when I glued it, so I'll adjust those one day. I'll put little black strips so you can't see the little lines. But I'll just give you a little tour, because this little space that I've set up for myself, it's going to keep me busy for a while. Yep, so this is the wardrobe that I used to make that vocal video in, and then I put the amplifiers vertically so that it would have space left on the speakers to house the keyboard. Now I'll just do a quick 360. You can obviously see that's where I do the video recordings, in that corner over there, but it's also my desk, and if you just look to the right, that's where I put my guitars, and that's the softbox lighting that I use to shine the back of my head when I'm making those videos, and that's obviously my bed. But if I go closer, I'm really proud of the way I set this out. So I'll show you here. This is going to be really great. I don't really like how you can see the cardboard there, but I'll fix it. If you look around, you've got a nice painting that someone made for me of Pierce Savelle. And yeah, basically I'll do a zoom up. So to my right, you've got all the guitar racks. And then looking up, you have my MacBook, and then I got an external monitor. And I put the JBL 5-inch speakers at the top, standing on stands at the back. And then you've obviously got the MacBook. And then right there is actually my condenser microphone. And that's actually sitting on one of the recording arms or whatever it's called. And I actually got that idea from the video game Let's Players, because I noticed that, PewDiePie had one in front of his face and I had the same microphone. I thought if I had one attached to my table, it would save like having, a big microphone stand right there. Alright, so now what I've done is connected the laptop directly into Logic, and what I did was I went to the music store and I picked up a MIDI to USB keyboard. So I have a grand piano setting onto this keyboard, and I just play piano, like... Piano was my first instrument, but I haven't played in years. So, I know Alessana. How do you do this? Foot pedal on. The horizon. Anyway, don't think that I'm some spoiled little rich kid with a big room like this. This has taken me like 3 years of just getting every little piece of equipment. Like, when I first started, I had a $200 Ashton guitar. My expensive equipment was my MacBook. That was like planned over like years wanting to get one. And yeah, I literally started with one of those line-in jacks into the microphone lead. I didn't have an audio interface and speakers and all that. It was years of cultivation, and I'm finally happy with everything that I've got set up. Like, even the cameras and stuff. Basically what started me wanting to record video was the fact that I was getting into audio production. I had a microphone, I had the audio interface so I could record audio, and I was like, well, I can do everything if I have a video camera. I can already do all the audio stuff, and it was just like, I love video editing, I love audio editing, it's done. Now, I'll just show you really quickly. So it's actually pretty cool. I have the keyboard set up into the desktop, and like I said, you can see the little green things going off. And this is my recording space, and I'll announce it one day, but basically, yeah, I just songwrite a lot. Like, I thought the fire breaking. That's enough of that. I really want to show off my songwriting and stuff like that because I want to get you guys pumped for when I release my original music. Like, I'm only shooting demos, but we're going to head to a studio and I'm going to track my full band, me on vocals and guitar. It's going to be sick. I honestly had to do this. I needed a couple of weeks just to prepare my room. You know, I even reformatted my hard drive because it got full of all the video stuff. Like, I didn't plan on just keep shooting out videos, but because you guys like love them so much, I need to. Like, well, I feel obliged to. I didn't realize that I would get such a positive response. Like, we're already over at 500 subscribers and I've only made like 8 videos or something. So I'm really happy with this progress that we're making. It's going even faster than I thought it would. I'll just stick to it, honestly, but I had to do this because it was just becoming too stressful to make videos. But now I've made it super smooth. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a vocal tutorial video. It will be. And make sure to leave your recommendations in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video, and have a good day.